Welcome back to Brush Up Your Game, and today I'm kind of looking at some custom work. Yes, I like doing this from time to time. So, no, again, not official pieces. These are custom cards, but I thought this would be fun. This is Derek Barnett's set of the USS Enterprise from Strange New World. So if you haven't watched it, pause this video right now. Go binge 10 episodes of Strange New World season 1 on Paramount Plus, and then come back. You'll thank me for it. All right, that disclaimer out of the way. Let's get to this. So the 3143 Enterprise 20 points. We've seen this type of Enterprise. 4 crew slots and a weapon. I'm good with that. A lot of crew on the Enterprise. I think you got to stick with it. Named ability here. As long as you have 2 crew upgrades deployed to this ship with no disable or time tokens on them, increase this ship's captain skill by 2. I like it. Pretty simple. Pike especially is a better captain because of the crew that surrounds him. And I think that this ability reflects that nature of the ship. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I don't think it's amazing. I think it's a solid named ability. All right, generic, 2 crew slots, weapon, 16, nothing to report there. Movement dial, still the same movement dial. It's Constitution class. Love the artwork, though. Absolutely love that artwork. It's a gorgeous choice there, Derek. Very well done. I would love to see that in the game. Make me happy. All right. Pike. Skill 7. I can buy that. Skill 7. 4 points with a talent slot. We'll just say center the talent slot. But, it's minor nitpick. Planning phase. You can remove a disable token or up to 3 time tokens from one of your equipped crew upgrades and place the removed tokens on this upgrade. Okay, so Pike kind of falling on his sword, helping his own crew out. I'm okay with that. Definitely better than the previous Pike, the one we got in the original Enterprise expansion. I might like to see some kind of like a limited discount on crew. Maybe like the first 2 Federation crew equipped to this ship cost 1 less point. Something like that. Just like him being a good recruiter. But that's more of the Kelvin-verse Pike. I don't know. They're similar. I still like this ability. It's a doctor without being a doctor. All right. Admiral April, Robert April. +1 skill. Lack of the talent slot, though. That kind of hurts. 4 points. Fleet action. Perform one of the actions listed on your action bar, then one action listed on a crew upgrade deployed to your ship. I'm good with that. That's a nice spin on... is it Mirror Spock? I want to think. Mirror Captain Spock? Yeah. Or maybe it's the synergy you get with Mirror Spock and Mirror Sulu. But I like this. I think that's an Admiral definitely worth playing. The Captain version of April, skill 6, action, perform one action listed on your action bar. Same thing. Okay. I buy that. It's viable captain. I'd argue maybe a better captain than Pike. Certainly a more flexible captain in terms of where you can put April. I think Pike's very good specific to Enterprise. This Strange New Worlds Enterprise, April is like a really solidly good Federation captain. Yeah. All right. Una Chin Riley. A crew with a talent slot, very Riker-esque, fed independent, and boy, nice spoilers there. Uh, but when attacking, you may place any number of time tokens on this upgrade. Roll +1 attack die this round for every 2 time tokens on this upgrade. Huh. I'm trying to think how that actually works. I'm like, is it viable the turn you place it and then not after that? Because I see potential abuse with is it Von Suter, or there's another independent crew that came with I want to say it's Maquis, but you can keep targeting crew with time tokens to put more time tokens on it. So if you're saying Una gets around the time token blanking out text, then that might be a very, very messy combo. If it's simply the turn you put it on, meaning, okay, I'm going to put 4 time tokens on so I get 2 bonus dice, and then I can't do it again, because I don't think you can. And then while there's time tokens on her card after the moment I did that, I think it's a balanced ability. I think that works, because then you're not seeing her happen again for a while. Plus, the time tokens actually have to go on her. They can't be removed off with like an Esri, because they explicitly say that you have to have the time tokens on her card in order to roll the dice. So I think that's actually a nice cover. All right, Christine Chapel, 2 points. During the deal damage step of the combat phase, if your ship would take a hit to its hull, you may place 3 time tokens on this card to reduce that damage by 1. Can't cancel a crit. I'm not sure I entirely buy the thematicism of, Chapel healing the hull of the ship, but I like the ability. And I like it more than, say, Mirror Jadzia, which can reduce 1 hull damage, period. But I like it. I like the card. All right, Erica Ortegas. If your ship performed a white maneuver this round, you may place an Ox Power token beside your ship to perform an Echo as a free action using the 1 straight maneuver template. You may use this action even if your ship is not cloaked or does not have the Echo action on its action bar. I want to believe that Erica, of all people, well, maybe aside from Sulu, could pull off the 1 bank Echo. But I'm gonna be a proponent of that for far too long. Anyway, you did a white. So why is it only white? Could it be a green? I don't know. That's the only question I have. Why does it have to be on a white maneuver? Is it you're trying to avoid the do a maneuver, trigger the Echo, have the Ox power, then do a green to clear the Ox, then do this again and again and again? Maybe that's it. And if that's the case, okay, I can understand. So it's kind of the other thing, every other turn you could accomplish the same thing with a time token if you really wanted to. I don't know, just ideas, feedback, but I like it. All right, George Samuel Kirk Jr. You may perform the scan or target lock actions from your action bar, even if your ship has an Ox Power token beside it. Little call back to Kirk's Enterprise, or I guess call ahead to Kirk's Enterprise. for 1 point. Ooh, I get it. I see some interesting crossplay with that, and maybe maybe Klingon ships who want to do comeabouts and then target lock. Maybe not a lot. This could be interesting on a Fed ship that wants to do some backups and still have the potential. Yeah. I see it played, especially at 1 point. I don't think it's like super duper good, but I think it's good. All right. Hemmer. And we miss Hemmer. Yeah, sorry, spoilers. But Hemmer. 3 points, Fed and Andorian subfaction, because, yeah, why not? When defending, if there is an Ox Power token beside your ship, place 3 time tokens on this upgrade to remove the Ox Power token and add an evade result to your roll. Okay. If one of your crew upgrades would be discarded, you must discard this upgrade instead. That's very thematic, and I like it. I think if anything, Hemmer should maybe go down to 2 points because just adding a single evade isn't fantastic, although you are getting an Ox Power token removal, and that helps. So I see it. I get it. I like what's there. I maybe don't love it, but I like it. I definitely see the purpose of Hemmer on, in conjunction with Ortegas, because you're getting the Ox Power from Ortegas, then Hemmer can clear it. It comes together. So yeah. All right, Joseph Mbenga, and I know I butcher the pronunciation there. I'm sorry. For an action, you get to place an Ox Power token beside your ship. Remove all disable and time tokens from all crew upgrades deployed to your ship. Well, go ahead and staple Mbenga and to the Enterprise. It's going to go well together. Yeah, I guess for 3 points, that's fair. And really, Mbenga with Hemmer just works. Because then you've got the Ox for Hemmer, time tokens. Yeah, I get there. All right, I buy that. Nice synergy. I feel like Mbenga's reasonably priced. It depends on what kind of disable and time token upgrades you're running, but I see Mbenga being potentially useful, and that's a fun picture. All right, Lon, Noonien Singh. Enemy ships attacking your ship do not receive a range bonus for attacking at range 1. Enemy ships may not acquire a target lock on your ship unless they are within range 1. Ooh, for 4 points. That might even feel too good. I know not a ton requires target locks. Era specific play, I see this as reasonably good. The top part's going to come into play a lot more than the second part. Yeah. I might have said enemy ships may not acquire a target lock on your ship at range 3, just to take that out. So they've got to be at range 1 to 2. But I like the effect. I think that's a reasonable effect. So, yeah, I think that's good. All right, Mr. Spock. When attacking, if your ship has a scan token beside it, when you attacked, roll +2 dice for that attack. Wow. So they're getting -1 defense, and you're getting +2 attack. That seems too good for 4 points. I got to tell you, I feel like that should probably be 5 points, or it should probably be +1 attack die. and you get a bonus attack die. They lose a defense die. Uh, I think you could keep Spock at 4, maybe even drop Spock to 3. That just a 3 die swing for a scan token just feels like a lot. And I feel like people would run this in basically every fleet. Vulcans would run this in every fleet they had. All right, Nyota Uhura must go on a Fed ship. Action: place 3 time tokens on this upgrade. Perform the action listed on another crew upgrade deployed to your ship, even if that upgrade has a disable or time token on it. Um, I, I love the effect. I really do. It's something that's been confined basically to the. It's not interrogation chamber. There's a special name for it, but it's a mirror universe card, and that card costs like 3 points and forced the crew to be discarded after you used it, because being able to double up on disable crew or time token crew is like super duper good. I get that you have to put this on a Federation ship. You have to put Nyota on that Federation ship. However, I think even at 1 point, it's way too good. She's way too powerful. I would, at the very least, price her at 2, just to, just to give her a little more sense of balance. Plus, with the ways you have on this in this pack of being able to get rid of time tokens, ooh, it's not a big drawback to use her as action. So, I, yeah. All right, to Pring, Spock's betrothed, I guess we can call her that. At any time, you may disable this upgrade to perform a scan action as a free action. For 1 point, yeah, okay, I'll buy that. 1 point, give Spock some synergy. That works. All right, our elite talent must be equipped to a Federation captain to boldly go. When this ship performs a green or a white maneuver, disable this upgrade. The ship may perform an additional speed 1 or 2 maneuver from its maneuver dial. Treat it as a red maneuver. For 3 points, disable? Yeah, I buy that. I think that's well priced. Interesting upgrade. Not like way to go. Not way too good. But yeah, I like it. All right, Illyrian Engineering. It can only be deployed to the talent slot on Una Chin Riley. Una Chin Riley may not be discarded by opponent's card effects, and in the end phase, if your ship has no undamaged shields. If your ship has no undamaged. That's, I don't like the double negative there. That's just weirding me out, Derek. Remove 1 additional time token from Una Chin Riley. So, if your ship has... Yeah, okay. I'm just trying to think how I'd phrase that. If your ship has damaged shields, if your ship does not have full shields, that's just weird. I get what you're going for, absolutely, and I don't even mind the 1 point there because it's so constrictive. It's an opportunity cost lost, and it may even go to 2 points because it's independent, and so you're cross factioning, and I get it, but I do love the thematicism there, so works for me. All right, fire phasers. Here we have a 1 per ship weapon, fed ship only. When attacking with this ship's primary weapon, place 3 time tokens on this upgrade. This ship may perform an additional attack with its primary weapon with -1 attack die. I Here's my only concern. To boldly go pack and the weapons that the Sao Paulo brought give it enough firepower to keep making attacks. Fire phasers would give you yet another attack with the Sao Paulo. I might put some class limitations on this. I might put this for like Constitution, Miranda, maybe your Farragut. It's not a Farragut class, it's the Bellerophon class. If you wanted, you could include like the Oberth class. Ships that were around in the TOS era. You could even throw in the NX. That would be my encouragement, because I think it would be interesting to have a weapon card that benefited those smaller ships, but it's not a whole value restriction. It's almost like an age restriction. Throw an Excelsior or don't. That could be a choice, but I think there's potential there. All right, some photon torpedoes. So for 2 points, you get 4 dice. Attack, target lock, spin the ship's target lock, place 2 time tokens on this card, target an opposing ship. Fire from the forward or rear arc. Ship may convert all blinks into battle stations. That works. Yeah. And we're back at the Enterprise. So, knowing what I now know, I think Mbenga needs to be changed. This is my only thing. I would say Mbenga needs to be remove all, disable, or time tokens from all crew upgrades equipped to your ship. I think you make that very simple change where you got to make a choice between disable and time tokens. I think Mbenga also needs a disable and or time tokens put on him after he's done, because he needs to be slowed down more than just that aux power token. So that's the last of my feedback. Derek, I really enjoy this pack. I love being able to see these these characters, the artwork from Strange New Worlds into the game. I think it would add a lot. Absolutely. And I'm going to look at the Farragut next. So link to that video should be up here right about now. All right. Thank you all for watching. And until next time, keep brushing up your game. Take care, everybody.